Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your daily dose of zombies news from the game and its community here on COD Zombies HQ. We've got a whole bunch of things to talk about within the world of Black Ops 6 Zombies today, one that you've definitely got to hear if you've played Black Ops 6 Zombies over the past 24 hours. Another where, believe me, I am very excited to bring back a classic segment here on the Zombies News Update, but without further ado, let's get right into our first story. So, there was a pretty massive issue within Black Ops 6 Zombies over the past 24 hours, where just after yesterday's Zombies News Update video went live, I started seeing reports online that looked like this. From Mask over on Reddit detailing what he thinks is some broken XP rates in Zombies, where he was receiving pretty much no XP from playing Zombies, not even close to what players were earning when the game first came out. But look, with one person reporting it, it might have just been an anomaly, right? But then others started to notice it too. Like this one from Diminishing End, then this one from Bub saying the XP rate is broken and Treyarch doesn't even know it. And how broken it was, players figured out pretty quickly, where the game was only giving you XP that you earned from leveling up your weapon and unlocking camos, with pretty much no XP earned in Zombies from anything else. Taking down zombies, progressing rounds, getting criticals. If you played Zombies last night, you probably were affected by it. And beyond that, with augment upgrades really hard to earn in Black Ops 6, being tied to probably XP earned in match, the Zombies community as a whole wasn't earning a lot in terms of upgrade progress. Now, in the past, when we've seen XP problems in the Zombies mode, Treyarch and other Zombies mode developers have been really fast to act. If the Zombies community was earning XP faster than they intended, and a little bit slower to act if they were earning XP slower than intended. But at least in this case, the community was making enough noise that Treyarch found out about the problem and responded, where they said an issue that resulted in lower than expected Zombies XP gains from 3 p.m. Pacific Time October 27th to 7 a.m. Pacific Time October 28th has been resolved. Now, with this issue resolved, a lot of people in the Zombies community are saying, hey, Treyarch, XP was bugged for like a whole day. Can you do something for the Zombies community to make up for it? Stott is suggesting maybe a little bit of double XP action. Treyarch has been pretty good about making it up to the community in the past, and I'm hoping that they do that here. Hey, we might be seeing that sooner rather than later, with Treyarch tweeting out, launch was only the beginning. Tomorrow, the infected are coming to play. Nuketown joins the party on Friday. When I first saw this, part of me got really excited that this might have been some kind of onslaught mode, that ability to play zombies on multiplayer maps that we saw in Cold War, but it's very likely that this is the infected game mode returning to multiplayer. And we'll have to wait and see if this includes any updates to the zombies mode as well. Okay, let's move on to our second story of the day. Even though that first one was a little bit disappointing, I gotta say, I love Black Ops 6 Zombies, and seeing the absolutely insane things people are figuring out within this mode. The first of those things starts off by requiring you to complete the Aeatherella trap Easter egg on Liberty Falls, turning you into the Aeatherella trap, where of course you're invincible in this state, taking down zombies instantly. And so players thought, let's take this one step further. Well, as Dark Doof 3 over on Reddit figured out, you absolutely can, and there is no way Treyarch actually intended for you to be able to do this. Where it results in this absolute monstrosity of an exfill cutscene for the map itself, from the zombies glitching into the player model, to the Aeatherella trap still firing as the chopper flies away into the distance. I'll be honest, I expected the cutscene just to render in the player's default operator, but with these cutscenes being done in real time, I think we can all agree this is so much better. Okay, moving on to the next story. A brand new Easter egg was discovered on Terminus today. If you notice that big basketball hoop that's in the central courtyard of the map and thought it might be used for an Easter egg, you are absolutely right. Where today, the YouTuber Smart Guy found out the Easter egg it's used for. We're using some kind of explosive weapon at a specific angle. You're able to fire a basketball off of the roof of the Jug building and into the hoop. And doing so will reward you with a cool 2,000 points to use in your game. That's actually really solid for how simple of an Easter egg this is. And I also thought it was really cool that the person that made this Easter egg, the dev dev at Treyarch who implemented it into the game responded by saying, haha, y'all finally found it. I implemented this one. A nice little Easter egg onto the map. I'm loving the absolute depth of side Easter eggs here on the Black Ops 6 Zombies launch maps. Next up, Cell Saga over on Reddit found out that if you have your timing exactly right, you're able to get more than one mystery box to spawn at the same time on Liberty Falls. Apparently, this is something that can be done in old Zombies games too if you get the timing exactly right, where you trigger a mystery box spin at the absolute last second before a fire sale expires, where it'll totally glitch out the game, spawning the random box in 2 locations at the same time, and it'll stay in that extra location, letting you hit it as many times as you want until you get a Mr. Peaks moving the location of the box, but in this case, unfortunately, just removing it from that extra location. But hey, the next time you get a fire sale in your own Zombies game, try to trigger the box just at the last second, and let me know if you're able to trigger the double mystery box glitch. I'd love to see if any of you can complete it as well. Okay, moving on to the next segment, and something I've been wanting to do for a very long time, that I finally get the chance to do once again. Back in Black Ops Cold War, we used to highlight all the time when players would do insane things with vehicles in the Zombies Outbreak mode. We aptly called that segment Outbreak versus Vehicles. In yesterday's video, I pleaded with you guys to see if anyone was able to do insane things with the boat vehicle on the map Terminus. Well, it turns out they absolutely have been, so anticipating that future round-based Zombies maps will likely have vehicles of some sort on them too, for the first time ever in Black Ops 6, this is Zombies versus Vehicles. Where on Terminus, the community has figured out that you can use the new perk added into the game, Melee Macchiato, in order to continuously buy and maneuver boats into specific positions on the map. Where I'm sure you guys have noticed, in this game, Treyarch has totally removed the ability to rebuild barriers on their Zombies maps. Players have responded right back by building their own barriers out of boats, straight up blocking off sections of the map so that regular zombies are entirely unable to reach them. I've seen this mostly take place in the central area of the map by Pack-a-Punch, but players have somehow also been able to get boats all the way up to the surface of the map. I have absolutely no idea how they were able to do this, but I can tell you one thing, I am very much looking forward to seeing what other crazy uses players have for boats on this map now and well into the future. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up the news today. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. If you did enjoy it, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Happy rounding with now finally full XP, and I'll see you with another Zombies news update tomorrow. Peace!